Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Ripto. I'm Christian and today we've got another altcoin battle for you. In today's head-to-head there's going to be two of the top altcoins that had the most search in the last 24 hours. They're going to be battling out over three important rounds. In round one, they're going to be battling out over who's had the best percentage growth in the last 24 hours and the last 7 days. In round two, they're going to battle it out head-to-head on who has the best website, who shows the most information, and who has the best layout of a website. And in round three, that all-important final knockout round, we're going to look at the most important fundamental, and that's price action. We'll look at the charts head-to-head and see who has the best price action and which coin is less of a pump and a dump. So if you want to see today's altcoin battle and who comes out triumph, stay tuned and let's get crypto. Hello. So before we go into today's battle and I show you which altcoins are going head to head, I must say that anything you see in today's video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor and I'm not going to be passing on any financial advice. This bad boy here is for your educational purposes only. And today's altcoin battle is purely education of which altcoins are facts and stats showing the best price action and the best website and fundamentals. So if that's something you want to enjoy, let's get into today's battle. So let's get straight into today's battle board, and with the first token that's going straight into the head-to-head battle, we're going to tell you the price, the last 24-hour volume, and also what the fully diluted market cap is. So let's get that all-important battle board. And today's first token going into battle is ElonPeg. Now, ElonPeg is coming in with a price of 0.00002702 of time of recording this battle, with a fully diluted market cap of 2.7 million and a 24-hour volume of $15,788. Comes in at no mean feat, ElonPeg. Now, today's number two token competitor is Jindo Inu. Now, Jindo Inu's price action is coming in at 0.000000006591 at time of recording this. Now, Jindo Inu's price is a lot lower than ElonPeg's, but the fully diluted market cap is $6.5 million and with a 24-hour volume of 709,000 US dollars. So there it is, the two tokens going into the battle today. So just to recap what these tokens are going to be battling against, it's going to be 3 rounds, and in round one they're going to be looking at the last 24-hour and the last 7 days percentage volume. In round two, we're going to be looking at the website, the fundamentals, what website looks the best, gives the best information, and looks the most plausible. And in round three, the final, most important round, we're going to be looking at all important price action, what the charts are saying about these tokens, and what sort of pump and dumps are there, if any, or is the tokens fundamentals and price charts saying that there's some sustainability and there's some legs and there's some worthy investment ready to get on. So without further ado, let's get straight into token number one, ElonPeg. So as you can see, I'll just literally, for the sake of this video, so it's easy, I'll just move myself out of the way there. Boom, there we go. So as you can see, we're looking at the sort of 24-hour and the 7-day price volume. Now, ElonPeg is coming in 24 hours at 5.84% down against Jindo Inu's 2.75% down. So we don't need brains of Britain there to see which one is a clear winner on the 24-hour price volume. And on the 7 days, we're looking at ElonPeg is down 27.18%. But in the last 7 days, Jindo Inu is up a whopping 42.97%. So all in all, we can see from this 24-hour and 7-day volume that Jindo Inu is a clear winner of round one. So now we'll go into that all important round 2 and see which one has the best website, which one tells the most information. And I'll go through as we look at this website and what we're looking for. So number 1 is ElonPeg. Now, ElonPeg website has some of the fundamentals that you would definitely look for in a website. It's got quite a bit of information in there, but it's all important. Got who's behind ElonPeg. This is the team. We've got this bad boy here eating his hot dog, I think. We've got Sammy Jags and the bookworm, wildlife lover, and we've got Stevie, cool as ice, IT guy. So you can see who's behind the team on ElonPeg, which is great to see in these low cap kind of alt tokens, or sort of ones that have you know, we've got to sort of look at to see if they've got any fundamentals, or if they're a rug pull, or, you know, Elon tweets apply, blah blah blah. It's also telling you what lock liquidity for 1 year, what it's got in the vault, what's available on pre-sales. I mean, there is a lot of token supply on this. Obviously 1 trillion, I think that is. But it does tell you quite a bit of information here. Now we'll go straight up. We'll look at, it's got a white paper, which for some people that's an all important thing. I mean, how comprehensive this white paper is, I don't know. It looks to me like it's got a few fundamentals in there. But what I like to see on white papers is if it says about what they're doing with development of the token, what they're doing to, you know, market the token, and what the clear roadmap is of that token. Now, obviously it's got like the token, the vault, it's got a bit more of the information that it's just told you on the website anyway. Is the vision and roadmap, which we said we like to look for, is the roadmap look. Although the roadmap's not that comprehensive, it is there. Again, it tells you the team. So really, this white paper's taken a lot of information, really, that's just on the website. It's got the price of the pre-sale. It's got liquidity percentage to liquidity 80%, liquidity lot 1 year. And then it's got a closing main. It doesn't tell you really much in here about what marketing it's got, or what sort of, you know, aspirations they've got to make this token aware to people, or, you know, like what they're actually going to be doing with it. It's got a little bit about the token here, and it's got a lot of memes in this thing. So I think these people are like excited about the jokey side of it. But, you know, here it says how it works, vision, products and roadmap, the team, token fact sheet, pre-sale dates, closing main. Not really if they've got any marketing on there. So I don't know. It's not that informational, but it is good that the team are there, because a lot of people that do these tokens that we don't know about don't really show the team, and they're very meme heavy on here. I think they like to have a joke on this development team, which is good to see. They've got a sense of humor, I guess. And what's coming up for ElonPeg, it's got a little actions of what's coming up. Obviously, here we go again, the memes. Again, it doesn't really say anything much about marketing on there. So I don't know how this token's going to get out there. But again, it's in the top 24-hour search, so it must be doing something right and getting out there. So now we're going to go straight over to Jindo Inu's website and what that is saying compared to ElonPeg. Now, as you can imagine, with any token that's the main with the Doge, dogs and all this kind of calaffle, as soon as you go on their website, bam, you can see there's a jokey website there. Now this one's even got the swap launch is coming up, but not for 98 days. So let's just have a quick look at tokenomics. So we click on tokenomics, and here we go. It gives you the token information. It's a deflation utility token. The ticker Jind. Total supply is 1,000 T Jind. Wow, that's a lot. But they are burning 500 T Jind, so they're burning 50% of their token. Pancake swap launch is 500 T Jind, and the total transaction fee fee is 3%, hold is 1%, burn 1%. And here we go. The first time we've seen something that says something about marketing. The dev and marketing 1%. No team marketing tokens, no pre-sale. The initial pool will contain 50 Jin tokens and 10 BNB. The liquidity pool is locked immediately after the supply. And it tells you here the burn and the pancake swap. So it does tell you a little bit more behind it, and it has got a little bit of marketing stuff behind there. So it's got a little fundamentals. So let's have a look at the roadmap. The roadmap, here we go. Well, it's definitely got the meme, the dog's running out of battery. All advertising and registration proceeds for the token growth will be executed and finalized. Influencers, YouTuber marketing, coin market cap, Gecko, coin hunt, register, etc. And again, the start to develop it. So I think they must have done a round of marketing, which again, it says about the marketing and stuff like that. The devs are on board on the Q3, which is good. We've got Jindo swap launch. This swap can run a swap pool, which is Q4 of this month. Now, I'm going to tell you something from my personal experience about this. Q4 of this month is what a lot of the analysts, the influencers, and the people in the crypto space are predicting, that we might start seeing a bit of an altcoin season in Q4 this month, around about the December, kind of January time. So if this token launches and we are truly in kind of an altcoin kind of season that we seen before, then this token could do relatively well. But you have to make sure that fundamental is there, because again, you know, who knows with crypto, we could be all bear marketed and hibernating and no one's coming out for the winter, but time will tell. All important review. It's got a lot of reviews. They don't really mean anything because they can be shielded. Contact. Nah, this is a bit disappointing, and this is what you see with a lot of these main tokens. You don't see the team behind it. Now, for me, this is a massive, massive downside to it, because unless you can find someone that's managed to interview the devs on this, managed to grill the devs, managed to make sure there is, you know, some, you know, sort of risk acceptance in there, or some sort of like due diligence and auditing or whatever. You've got an audit report here, but I mean, we want to see someone actually grill a person behind this and then put claim to fame on video that this is really good. So again, not having the pictures of the team or not knowing what team's behind this is a little bit disappointing for me. It's got teams in contact, blah blah blah. Let's have a look on here. No, again, just a contact form, no real team behind there. But you know, the token's doing well. It's sort of done a lot better on kind of round one than ElonPeg did. So for me, I'm gonna put round two. This has got a lot of good information on there, but it just hasn't got, and it's got a little bit about the marketing, which is really important to me. It's just not got the dev team on there or anyone behind the face of this. So we're going to call round two a draw. I mean, if you disagree, smack a comment below. Let me know what you think. But I'm going to officially claim round two a draw on this altcoin battle of ElonPeg versus Jindo Inu. So round one goes to Jindo, and round two goes to a draw. So it comes down to round three, whether this is going to be a tie or whether Jindo is going to steal the show and come out triumphant today. So let's go over to round three and see what's happening in the charts and on the price action. And just before we do that, I'm just going to say to you what we look at in the price chart, not who's got the most price. It's whose chart looks more, you know, sort of sustainable. There's no massive spikes or pump and dumps in there. You know, it does look like there's actually a lot of people trading, you know, uniquely on there. There's some volumes coming in, some volumes going out, and it just looks like the price action is very fluent and genuine. So let's go straight into ElonPeg's price. Boom, here we go. Now, obviously, we're only going to look at this over the last kind of 24 to 48 hours. Maybe look at it over a few days. But we did have a bit of a pump and a dump here on ElonPeg. But since that pump and dump, we've just seen a massive decline right down to where the price is not far from now, which is the 502514, which seems to be found its bottom. Now, obviously with its bottom being here and there's no real gain or loss, we could safely say that this might be, and we look back at previous price action where the price was trading way higher. If you have a look at where the last kind of peak was up here at 1409, and we're finding the bottom down here around about the 2450, you can see there's a lot of movement in there. You know, there's a lot of kind of, if we take this from here and we move up to there, you can see it's a 478% kind of price movement. So what we're looking at, a 4.5x movement. So if you look into this token, do your kind of, you know, background, due diligence, research, you can look at this coin from its bottom to where it's probably going to go if it does a bit more marketing and it gets pump up a bit. You're probably looking at about a 4.5, maybe could even push higher to a 5x on this. There's no waffle, there's no scam, there's no BS on this channel. We're not going to say 1000x by next year, you know what I mean? Put a 1000 in this coin today and it's Lambo next week. There's none of that waffle. This is pure facts and stats where these two coins in the last 24 hours that a lot of people are searching and wanting to buy into are battling it out to see which coin is coming out more triumph. Now, obviously, so the potential is the 4.5x there. Now let's look at price action. People are putting quite relatively low sums in here, in and out buying. But what's more important here in all of this action, there's been no real massive big dump offs. So the 4.5x potential, no massive dump offs. It don't look like a pump and dump token, ElonPeg. So it's looking strong. It's looking strong going into the final round against Jindo Inu. And here we go. Jindo Inu. And you've got to remember with this one, there's a lot more potential on the upside because it's a lower price. We're going to see this come on to like the pancake swap and sort of like that big launch that it's going to do in 98 days. So this one's more about potential than it is sort of what's going on with a price engagement at the moment. But you can see there is people actively trading on it. And the numbers, like I said, the volume's high. Look, 1400 brought here. No real big dumps at the moment. Bigger volumes. A little bit of a dump there. But nothing to really cry about. There was a sort of a big sell-off here, which is a big dump. And it's sort of found a bit of ground. And it's bottoming out really here. So it's finding it, and which matches all the way back here actually. If you're looking at this and you're wanting to look at price action on here, let's just try and shrink it down a little bit. You can pretty much see this was around about the bottom previously. Now let's pop a line in here. Just to give you some sort of guidance of what it is like we're finding here. So yeah, the bottom was around about there. Which is, if we stick that in here and we go up here, yeah, it's only about really a few bars off of where it is now. So you could say roughly here is a good place to be looking at the bottom of this token. And if we look at where this token sort of went, take it from here, we go up there. For some reason it's not showing me percentage. And this chart's not wanting to play ball today. Poo coins being a bit poo, as they say. I mean, price action has been quite a lot higher on this this token. But as it always, when tokens like this come to market, Jindo Inu would have been like way up. Like, I mean, we're still going. I mean, look at all this price action on this here. This would have been the Wild West. Look at this. You would have been in Rapid Central. Look at this pump and numps here. You know, people going crazy over this token here. Look at this from this. But look where the bottom is now. It's exactly where the bottom is before it had this. So we want to look at potential again, and we're going to take it from this bottom, and we're going to go, not this because it's crazy. We're going to go here. It's 492 bars, which is another, you know, where it is now. We're probably looking at, I mean, I don't know. You don't even say a percentage on this. Probably too many zeros in. So what it does is it don't say percentage in that box if it can't reach it. So, but it's a lot higher if you have a look at this, because obviously the price action is going from, we've took this at 3898 and this is at 24,000. So from 3,890 you go up to 24,000 in the price. So I mean, I'm no super geeky maths guy, but you can sort of, I mean, you can leave a comment below if you know off the top of your head what that kind of number is. But I mean, to me, it looks like Jindo Inu might be taking a little bit of the crown on the third and final round here. But let's just do a few little calculations of 3. It takes the reign with a 6.2x compared to a 4.5. And that's just being conservative as well up there. So there you have it, everyone. The grand today's winner is Jindo Inu. So yeah, so round 1 goes to Jindo Inu. It was a tie at round 2, and the final, and for me the most important round, the final knockout round, was round 3 that went to Jindo Inu. So there we have it. I mean, let me know what you think. If you found this interesting, you enjoyed today's battle, you want to see some other altcoins go head to head, I will do the research, I will get everything up, and you just let me know what battle you want to see and we'll put it out there, because a lot of the people on my channel look to invest into these coins. So if we can just pull out 3 top fundamentals and put them head to head to see who comes out triumph, and that more important price action at the end, then to me that's got to be worth me. And we could just put these fundamentals in and, you know, sort of have these altcoin battles, so you know what you're getting into, what looks better. You know, we want to get excited about these, right? We want to pump up, we want to make some gains. You know, if you ever think about back in like the day when if you'd have put like 10,000 in Dogecoin like about a year ago, it'd be worth out 3-point-something million now. So we want to find them next gems, but it's all about risk to reward. Now again, this ain't financial advice, but if we can start looking at these tokens we jump into before we go head first, without doing our risk assessments, without doing our due diligence, and just look at some basic fundamentals to get ourselves ahead or give ourselves a starting thing, altcoin battle, for me, is the best way to look at it, because it gives you the 2 battling tokens and what their kind of fundamentals are in price, market cap, and 24-hour volume. It gives you a little insight to what's happening over the last 24 hours and 7 days compared side to side. It gives you insight of what the website's saying and if it looks like it's a genuine or a scammy website or anything like that. But more importantly, we get to see price action against each of them to see if the price action is genuinely looking appetizing and worth the risk to reward. That's the most important thing here, everyone, is the risk to reward. So again, I know I reiterate it and I don't want to get boring. We want to stay strong on this channel, but leave a comment below, slap a like, press that subscribe button, let me know what altcoins or tokens or anything you want to put in altcoin battle, and I'll try my best to do it. And all you have to do on top of that is tickle that bell notification so you know firsthand when these battles are coming to town, and you will start staying ahead of the game. So until next time, as we always say on this channel, trade safe, trade smart, and don't get wrecked.